Hello friend, welcome to the stock market education. Today's video is about the ITC dividend and its future and option settlement. As all of we know that ITC has announced the dividend of rupees 10.15 to per equity shareholders. Since ITC is also traded securities in future and option. So after the declaration of dividend, how the settlement of future and option take place, that we will check into this video. So without wasting our time, let's go into the presentation. The key point of ITC dividends are Board of Directors announced on a meeting held on 26 June 2020 that they are giving a final dividend of rupees 10.50 per equity shareholder. Now coming up to the future settlement, base price of the future contract on July 6, 2020 will be reference rate less aggregate amount of dividend, that is 10.15. We will check this out with the example on next slide. Now coming to the option, the full value of dividend, that is rupees 10.15, would be deducted from the all come dividend strike price on the ex dividend date. That the things we also check it out in the following slide. So basically what will happen on 3rd July, all FNO contracts get settled on end of the day, and from 6th July there will be a new strike price for all the option contracts. Now coming to the future settlement, we are having the following example: position before adjustment and position after adjustment. So in first table you will see there are different trading member, different client and having a different position. Likewise in table 1.1, trading member ABC, client A1 is having ITC July month expiry position, long position of 3200, and the value of that position is 6,40,000. Simultaneously, PQR trading member, his client A2 holding August expiry short position and its value rupees 6,40,000. And lastly, XYZ trading member A3 client holding September expiry 6,400 short position when value is 12,80,000. Value here we are taking example, base price is 200. Like ITC, for the explanation sake, for the explanation point of view, we have taken base price is rupees 200. So it means for the ABC trading member A1 client holding July expiry contract 3200, if we multiply 3200 into 200, the amount will come 6,40,000. Okay. So what will happen after the settlement? So after settlement, the new settlement price will be 200 minus 10.15. 10.15 is the amount of dividend that shareholder is getting. So the earlier position of ABC A1 client in July month expiry long 3200, which value is 6,40,000, is now become value of rupees 6,07,520. So if we multiply 3200 into 189.85, then the long value will come 6,07,250. Simultaneously, trading member PQR A2 client, in which he holding the position of August month expiry short position 3200, which earlier value is 6,40,000, that value simultaneously came down to 6,07,520. And on the last XYZ A3 client, which he earlier holding September expiry contract short position 6,400 quantity. That earlier short position value is 12,80,000, now come down to 12,15,040 rupees. I hope you understand this calculation, and if you not understand this calculation, please do stop the video and go back and rewatch it. Option settlement is little bit different as compared to the future settlement. In this example, we have taken a same previous example that which we earlier taken for future settlement. The tables are same. In option, we just added a strike price, that is strike price adjustment prior the settlement, and table 2.2 showing the position after strike price adjustment. So in the same table 2.1, trading member ABC, client A1 holding option position of ITC July expiry 197.50 call and 3,200 long position. So what will be happen after strike price adjustment? Simply the dividend value, the earlier strike price get reduced to the dividend value announced by the board of director. So if you see for the ABC client, ABC trading member A1 client holding ITC July month expiry 197.50 call is now become 187.35 call. The lot sides are same, only the thing is that strike price get reduced by the dividend value. Simultaneously, if you check PQR A2 client holding ITC August expiry option position of 200 put, 3,200 short position. Now the position after settlement will become PQR A2 client option ITC August month expiry. The strike price, earlier 200 put strike price become 189.85 put. Again, the short position quantity remains same. The same thing happened on the last example, that is the XYZ A3 client ITC September expiry 202.50 call having short position of 6,400 quantity, now become ITC September expiry 192.35 call and the quantity remains same. So here in this example, position after settlement, it means strike price, if you are having earlier strike price of 197.50, then after settlement that strike price will be reduced by 10.15 rupees and new strike price will be 187.35. So that is the only thing happen in option settlement. That's it for today's session. I hope you like the video. Please do subscribe our channel and do recommend to your friend. Thank you so much.